All right, this is the moment we've been building toward, because now everything starts to shift. We're going to test the timeline. We have the starting point, 457 BC. We have the prophecy, 2,300 years total, and a specific segment inside it. The angel told Daniel that a portion of that timeline would lead directly to the Messiah. This prophecy did not point loosely. It did not point just eventually to, it pointed directly to the Messiah. He said from the command to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the Messiah, there would be 69 weeks. Now remember, in prophecy, 1 day equals sign 1 year. So 69 weeks equals sign 483 years. Now let's stop and pause, because this is where it becomes testable. 457 BC plus 483 years lands exactly on AD 27. And when I first saw that, I had to stop, because AD 27 is not just any year. It's the exact time Jesus is baptized, the moment he begins his public ministry, the moment everything starts. Now think about that. This prophecy was written over 500 years earlier. And it doesn't just say around that time, it lands exactly on the moment Jesus steps into his role as the Messiah. And here's something most people miss. The word Messiah means anointed one. And when was Jesus anointed? At his baptism, when the Holy Spirit came down on him. That's AD 27, exactly where the prophecy said it would be. And this is where it hit me, because now we're not just looking at patterns. We're looking at precision, a starting date, a timeline, and an exact fulfillment. Not close, exact. And at some point, you have to ask yourself, how does that happen? How does something written centuries before land on the exact moment someone begins their mission? Because this isn't vague, this is measurable. And this is the moment where it stopped being theoretical for me, because now you can't just say, maybe. Now you have to deal with it. Because if this is true, then this isn't just a book of ideas, this is something else entirely. But here's the thing, as powerful as this still isn't the part that convinced me the most, because the prophecy doesn't stop at AD 27, it keeps going. And what comes next is even more specific, because it doesn't just point to when Jesus begins, it points to when he dies, exactly. So in the next episode, we're going to take this exact date, AD 27, and move forward just a little further. And what it leads to is something that's very hard to explain away. So before you go, think about this. If this level of precision is real, what does that say about everything else? Follow the podcast and let's keep going.